All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, we would like to give our praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash.
Double honors to the elders and our apostles of Great Millstone that taught us this truth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the globe. And the elect begins with the 144,000. Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God and Jehovah. Bahasham is in the name. Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. The Rakakwadash, which is the Holy Spirit. I'm the brother I will love you join with.
The brother Adanya.
And we come back at you, brothers and sisters of the household of faith, with another lesson. Just jumping into some prophecy, regarding the MOTB, man, which is one of the last few major prophecies, to come to pass. The mandatory implementation of the MOTB, which is the RFID CHIP, as you can read about in Revelation, the 13th chapter, which we're going to get. But just an update of what's going on. This is from the Washington Post. It says, must Neralink implants brain CHIP in its first human subject. Right. And we got to say CHIP, to avoid, Esau taking this lesson down. Mm-hmm. But just to jump into a few points of this article, it says the brain CHIP startup Neralink implanted a device in its first live human subject Sunday. Elon Musk, the company's founder, said on social media the patient is recovering well. Musk wrote Monday, adding the initial data from the device was promising. It says placed in the part of the brain that would plan movements, and right, that's just one of Esau's miracles, man. Through its technology, and this RFID CHIP is one of those devices, man. And this is what Esau Edom is going to use to basically try to proclaim himself, as God.
Yeah, and I just want to mention the fact that, all right, when the
just say C19.
Yeah, when the C19, when the whole shutdown happened, all right, and they came out with that juice, that venom, all right, it was globally mandated, all right, and it wasn't even FDA approved, all right, but this Neralink, all right, Elon Musk's Neralink, it actually is FDA approved, and it was FDA approved back in May of 2023, man. All right, so now it's like almost a year, 10 months turnaround. All right, and what? It said it was the first successful one, man. All right, so now what? Now these things it's just gonna kick into gear. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, FDA, the Neralink, and all those things, man. They are government approved, man. They're government backed. All right, in the same way that venom was globally mandated and pushed, and how quick it was, the same steps could come with this.
It's gonna come with those. It's gonna come with those draconian laws, man. Mm-hmm. How they force that juice onto people. To order to keep their jobs, to go to like public settings and things like that. Mm-hmm. We're going to get into that Revelation 13 and 16, but in order to operate in society, you're going to have to get this RFID CHIP.
That's right.
But I'm not going to read the whole article, but just to read this last paragraph. It's placed in the part of the brain that plans movements. The device is designed to interpret a person's neural activity so they can control external devices such as a smartphone or computer with their thoughts. Neralink's website says the device is currently in clinical trials, which are open to some individuals who have quadriplegia due to amyotrophic lateral sclerosis or a spinal cord injury, according to a recruitment pamphlet. Right, so this is one of Esau Edom's devices, man. Now RFID CHIP, man. To basically to ultimately to cure those that are bound to wheelchairs, things of that nature, man, which we understand to be the MOTB according to Revelation 13 and 16, which we're going to get into, but we can read that first scripture. You got it up.
No, just last point as far as this Neralink, man. It's gonna be laid out as some sort of miracle, some sort of higher way of living, the next evolution of man. All right, so and I was just searching, trying to make sure that I was right, but Elon Musk pretty much called this Neralink telepathy.
Yeah.
All right, he called it telepathy. Oh, I could make my by thinking I could make my legs move, even though they couldn't move before. By thinking I could run twice as fast as the natural. That's how they're gonna dub it. That's how they're gonna roll it out. That's how they're gonna lay it to you. When really the implementation of the CHIP, the Neralink, whether it be in the hand or in the forehead, it's your destruction, man. Mm-hmm. That's your signed, sealed, delivered date to to a lake in a fire, man.
That's right. You know how like you was mentioning, brother. You know, Esau Edom is going to package it nicely, man. You know, he'll probably throw on $100 to $300 for you if you take this.
I had a relative take the Venom for $100 gift card, man. All right, and how much more now with this being the final push, man?
Let's jump into the precept. This is the book of Revelations 19:10. It says, and it reads, and I fell at his feet to worship him, and he said unto me, see thou do it not. I am thy fellow servant and of thy brethren that have the testimony of Yahweh Shai. Worship Yahweh, for the testimony of Yahweh Shai is the spirit of prophecy. Right. That's what we, starting with our elders and apostles on down, we come in the spirit of prophecy. Telling the people, what's going to happen, by the way of the scriptures, telling them different prophecies to come to pass. And the MOTB is a major prophecy to come to pass, man. That's right. Which is coming to pass right now, man. That's right. We just waiting on that big move to something major to happen so that what? Because what? Meantime, we have the dollar crashing. We have, what's that? The CBDCs put into place, the central bank digital currencies. That's right. So we're waiting on that big moment where this thing is mandated throughout the four corners of the world. Right. And we can actually get that in the Revelation 3rd chapter, how it talks about the Lord is going to keep thee,
from the hour of temptation. Yep. You want to get that now or?
Actually, we're going to read that Revelation 13. 16. Yeah, you want to read that?
Yeah, Bible concern. All right, this is the book of Revelation chapter 13 and verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
Right, and let me add just real quick one into this word mark. It goes into the, charagma, which is incision. It's different from the mark in, Ezekiel, the 9th chapter, which goes into the word dawah. You got to understand words. As our elders and apostles always say, when we go into these scriptures, man, you got to understand words and the meaning of words. That's right. But the mark in Revelation 13 and 16 goes back to the word charagma, which means incision. And that's what they're going to do, man. They're going to insert this, insert this device within your skin.
If you want to grab that, the Revelation 14.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and so look, all things have laid out exactly how Yahweh Shema said they would, man.
Oh, did we finish with that Revelation 13? That no man might buy or sell. Yeah, and that's what ultimately what's going to happen, man. What we mentioned before, man, you can't operate in society because society is operating on what? Buying and selling. But to ultimately to operate in society, you're going to need that sea hip. But this is the book of Revelations 14 and 9. It says the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, and we know that mark to be the RFID sea hip, that image is going back to this Roman system, man. It says, verse 10, it says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of Yahweh, which is poured out without mixture, into the cup of his indignation, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone, in the presence of the holy angels, and in the presence of the Lamb, and the Lamb being Yahweh Shai. Because ultimately that fire and brimstone is going to those thermonuclear missiles, man. Which ultimately America is going to be that lake of fire, after those missiles are shot upon this place, man. And everybody that that took that device, that sea hip, is going to be partakers of the lake of fire, which is the second death. That fire and brimstone. As Revelations 14 and 10, talks about. You're going to be tormented with fire and brimstone, man. So it's not going to be you're not going to be spared once you take this sea hip, man.
Verse 11.
Yeah. Verse 11, yep. It says, and the smoke of their torment ascended up forever and ever.
Which is this place is gonna burn for an extended amount of time. Yep. All right, and that fire is gonna feel extended. It's gonna feel forever and ever, man.
Yep.
All right, that's that torment.
Because the scripture said, this place shall be burning from generation to generation. This place is gonna be burning a very long time, but it's eventually gonna die down. It says, ascended up forever and ever. It says, and they have no rest day nor night, who worship the beast in his image, and whosoever receiveth the mark of his name.
And right. So, and Salaki, but that's the thing. It's that Yahweh Shema has been grooming us. If we can't grab that Revelation, the 3rd chapter next. Yahweh Shema has been grooming us, man. He's been supping with us. He's been teaching us and building us up. All right, and also exposing the plans of the wicked. So if you haven't been watching the videos and reading, studying, praying to Yahweh Shema your power, all right, what? When that day comes, you're gonna fall right into the trap, man. You're gonna fall right into. But what? Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna have the spirit on his elect, man. You know, and that's the importance of reading, getting built up, and all these things, man. Because we don't know how it's gonna play out in that day, man. You know, but we know that if you taking that chip, Yahweh Shem Yahushua is got fire for your ass, man.
And it's gonna be implemented under the penalty of death, man. You know. But I got it right here. This is the book of Revelations 3:10. It says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience." What is the patience of the word of the Lord's patience? You know, you stand in this truth, you abounding in this truth, you keeping this truth, you stand in this truth, you enduring in this truth.
That's right, dog.
Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. What is the hour of temptation? We went over it. The mandatory implementation of the RFID chip mandated across the four corners of the world.
I'm not gonna hear that.
It says, which shall come upon all the world. It says it right there, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. Because we mentioned before what? That the CBDCs are set up, you know, globally, you know, around the world, man. You know, so what? The collapse of the dollar is imminent. They already have this new system set up in place. So when everything collapses, with the snap of a finger, Esau Edom is looking for that major event to happen so he can push this RFID chip. It says to try them that dwell upon the earth, right? Because ultimately this is a faith tester. You know, if you were down with this world, or is you down with Yahweh Shem Yahushua? It says, "Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." Right, hold on to this truth, man.
That's right.
You know, because what? We're in the as the scriptures say, man. Esau's the end of the world, and Jacob is the beginning of it that follow, man. We're at the end of Esau's world. So what? Maintain this truth. Keep on enduring. Yeah. You know. But we can jump back in.
Nah, the scriptures also say that he made this world for many, but the world to come for few. And that's what we're fighting for. All right, we're not doing these things in vain. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna reward us for what? Keeping that word of his patience, man. All right, so it's gonna start with salvation, and then it's gonna add. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is gonna add unto that. All right, so many things, man.
Habakkuk.
This the book of Habakkuk, chapter 2, verse 3. Salaki, I'm gonna start at verse 1. Alright, Habakkuk 2:1. "I will stand upon my watch and set me upon the tower, and will watch to see what he will say unto me, and what I shall answer when I am reproved." And Yahweh Shem Yahushua.
Yeah, because we're watchmen unto the nation of Israel. You know, we're warning our people of the things that's to come.
Yup. It says, "And when Yahweh Shem Yahushua answered me and said, write the vision and make it plain upon tables, that he may run that readeth it." All right, what? So we telling you, look, hey, just like the apostles and our elders taught us, man. Yep. All right, it made plain upon tables. It made it plain upon tables, so that we were able to run with it, man. Yep. So that we able to carry on this legacy, man.
Yep, that's right.
You know what I'm saying? Also warning the people, man. Look, the RFID hip, that's the MOTB. Look, X amount of things, Y amount of things, man. All right, so that you don't have an excuse, man. All right. Verse 3: "For the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak and not lie. Though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come; it will not tarry." Okay.
Yeah, kind of. Vision is yet for an appointed time. Because I remember it was like a couple of camps ago where Elder Malcolm said they thought, you know, when they woke up to the truth, they was going to be out of here by the next year.
That's right, bro.
But more things had to come to pass. Even our elders and our apostles been in here, for 30 and 40 plus years. They thought they was going to be out of here, the next following years, man.
Even when we were.
Yeah, we wasn't even born. Yeah, we wasn't even born yet. More things had to come to pass. More brothers had to be built up. Yeah. But what? You know, as it says right here, the vision is yet for an appointed time. That appointed time is right now, man. Because everything is on the Lord's time, man. You know, it's not on our time. You know.
Yeah. And so we continue keeping the word of the faith of the patience of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. All right, we just keep working the works of salvation, to the exaltation of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man, to the best of our ability.
That's right. And you got it.
Until that day that he, tell us no more, man.
And on the flip side, man, though all this is coming to pass, you know, the RFID hip, Esau Edom is not going to be successful in his plans, man.
That's right.
So this is the book of Job 5:12. He disappointed.
No, I'm there.
This is the book of Job 5:12. It says he disappointed the devices of the crafty, so that their hands cannot perform their enterprise. Right? If you really go into that word enterprise, it means what? New world order. You know, and that's what Esau Edom, you know, has been trying to fulfill for the longest time, man. You know, it's an interview out there. The elder apostle will always mention it. The interview with Aaron Russo. You know, how, you know, goes into, you know, how basically, I forgot who who basically told it was one of the Rockefellers. How it basically says, their plan was to RFID C-HIP the whole world, and if they come up against, any of the agendas they're trying to plan, that they're going to turn off their C-HIP. So this is what Esau Edom is trying to do, man. He's trying to proclaim himself as the Most High. By basically monitoring the whole world by having everybody see him. But it says what at the top, he disappointed the devices of the craft. The Lord is going to rain on these niggas parade, man, to keep it, to keep it blunt, man.
That's right. Got that Job 14.
Yeah,
Yeah. All right, this is the book of Job, chapter 14, verse 5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass. Okay, and so, hey, Esau Edom can only get until a certain point. All right, their desire is not going to be fully fleshed out, man. Yeah, they may get to the point where they chip, all the undesirables, and then Yahweh Shema Shah is going to cut their time short, man.
That's why I believe it's Isaiah the 14th chapter. It says, the Lord shall bring him down into hell, the size of to the size of the pit. Meaning what? The Lord is going to bring this devil low, man. Out of that power seat. That's what we're seeing. And even in the same chapter, the nation's going to look at him and say, what, is this the man that made the earth to tremble, that did shake kingdoms? But we're in that time right now, man. The implementation of the RFID C-HIP, but at the same time, what? That this, this plan is not going to come into fruition because the Lord is going to take this devil out of power and fulfill his plans.
They say even that no flesh might be saved.
Yep.
Even that the elect might be deceived. I believe those are two different precepts.
I believe it's quoted says, the Lord showing the times for the elect for the elect's sake. Yep.
So all of these things, all right, Yahweh Shema Shah has the C-HIP, the undesirables, all right, for prophecy's sake.
That's right.
And then what? Yahweh Shema Shah is he's gonna come save us, man.
That's right.
All right, they're gonna go hand in hand, man. All right, so just keep holding on to the word of Yahweh Shema Shah, all right, and keeping his patience, man.
With that being said, we want to end up by giving our praise, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, HaKakodash.
Double honors to the elders and our apostles of the great millstone that taught us this truth. And salutations to the hopeful elect that's around the four corners of the globe. Until next time, Kwam Yasharallah.
Shalom.